to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Hampton on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Jim Harbaugh getting this Charger offense out there for another drive. And this has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Chubb. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Wow, it's free again! And the Chiefs look like they have it.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. They're going to throw him out following the turnover. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. His 6th of the game. That's the first NFL player to catch that many in one contest. Wow. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point set in through the rain. And the Chiefs continue piling onto this lead.
Chargers 20. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Hampton on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Chargers with their offense back out there as Nick Chubb returns to the field. They watch their fumble turn into points, so maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Herbert from the gun. That's incomplete left side. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He loses it again. And the Chiefs look like they have it. And they will take over with a 1st and goal after the fumble.
Hey, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field, but unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Rolling left, buying some time. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Another score for him this game.
Hey, 3 touchdown games aren't unusual potential for a quarterback, but we normally see him through the air. This QB's legs have been a problem for this defense today.
Butker to try the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Chiefs continue adding on to that lead. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side. this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on. The contact. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And 10 yards to go.
Throw here, 3rd down. This is hauled in by Harris. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Herbert to throw once more. He's got it over the middle. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10.
From the red zone on 1st. Going with a screen, they hint it. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. It's Herbert once more. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
Herbert throwing again. Well, it's free again. But the Chargers were the first to get to that one, so it'll stay with them. So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. Dicker connects there. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
This is a case of just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. He's getting 25 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
First down.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Brought in inside the 20. Their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Another throw for Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal. Like so many of the league's quarterbacks know how to do, this guy has really taken over much of this game, and it's been his dual threat ability that served as the catalyst for that. And
let's give him a lot of credit here, Kate, because he's the one who recognized there'd be opportunities.
And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs from 6 more on the blowout. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Another through the air this game. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position. Butker
to try the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Chiefs tack on 7 more to their lead.
72. Chargers 23. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Chargers and receiver Keenan Allen making their way back out. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Trey Harris, the intended target there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And 10 yards to go.
Air it out on 3rd. Loses it again. And the Chiefs look like they have it.
3rd down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing 4th down, they're off the field completely.
Pistol now for Mahomes. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And it's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs are running him out of the building. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Another through the air this game. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Chiefs 79. Chargers 23. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. On return, here comes Davis. He's brought down just inside the 25. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
He's going to be brought down right at the 35. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
And the Chargers, 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Chargers.
All set to go now from the 35. Herbert on 1st down. Wow, it's free again! And the Chiefs look like they have it. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
He beams one deep right side. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Another through the air this game. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy. should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping the tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Chargers 23. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. And off to Chubb to start the drive. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Chargers first down.
Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. He loses it again. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble. Oh, man. Yet again, Brock, an inability to hang on to the football. I'm just going to guess might be working a little harder on ball security. It's the 3rd straight series they put it on the turf.
Yeah, maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Any day that ends in Y, you're probably going to do it because this is incredibly frustrating to not hold on to the football. It's left them searching for answers, and I'm not sure anybody has right now.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Who else? Kelsey's got another. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs throw 6 more on the blowout. Travis Kelsey, the touchdown. Another through the air this game. As he naps another touchdown, Brock. I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this a point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have 1 touchdown today are coming over you and saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kay. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets... The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's been a tough watch.
2nd and 11 at the 18-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Here's a screen now for Chubb. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not...
Wow, it's free again! And the offense is there to recover, but they're still stuck inside their own 10. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he drives this into the pouring rain. It's fielded at the 14. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. New set of downs for him from the 31. First down throw, Mahomes. Look at that power, deep left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Blitz coming, Mahomes. For big yards on the right side. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. They're going to pass it here. Flushed out of the pocket. At the 7. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. Kansas City.
Looking inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. 3rd and goal now as they try to pile on further. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Trying to find his tight end. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Chiefs are running them out of the building. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Another through the air this game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. You got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Butker to try the point after. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Harrison. To kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Hampton on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
And this one does not go far. On third down, Chiefs going with a nickel.
It's third and
Throw here, third down. Completed over the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down. Now Herbert again. Trying to push deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. So scoreless, a win for the Chiefs. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.
Twisting my words and bringing up the past, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promise that I would've never gotten phoned if I knew I would get so attached. I promise that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything. Stressing, quit stressing.
They've been dealt.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tennessee Titans. On the visiting sideline, there's the Chiefs head coach, Andy Reid. This guy's putting together a season to remember, unbeaten and untied to this point. His counterpart on the Titans sideline is Brian Callahan. This guy's come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico, Greg Fulton in the booth with you. Here's the veteran Greg Zuerlein set to do the honors. And off we go from Nashville. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the three-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
You know, Mike, at this level, you just very rarely see
see the type of performance we did last week, where just one player is so much better than everyone else on the field. I mean, yes, he throws for all those touchdowns, but then at the same time, he's able to protect the ball. I mean, he is just operating at a completely different level, and I'm not sure what he has in store today, but I'm certainly excited to see.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Kelsey. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, KC.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs 7, Titans 0. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's... following the touchdown to send this one away. Jaquan Jackson on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So out come the Titans, and they are led, Greg, by Cam Ward. Same alma mater as you, University of Miami, the #1 overall pick in this past April's draft.
Some games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for their teammates to go out and perform, and they can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more of a load, make some more plays happen, be a little bit more assertive. If he does that, this team's just going to continue to get better and better, and it's going to be a tough matchup.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. Rushed to his left. The rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the 1st down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket. And when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. 13 more on that play, and quickly another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, Ward. That is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie. And the Chiefs are going to take possession.
chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be out of bounds. They mark him at the 35-yard line.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him, they've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing again. It's Mahomes. He runs with it. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
A gain of 13 yards.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Got his man at the 6. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's Mahomes. That is caught. And he's in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown Chiefs. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Butker now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Chiefs will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
The Titans take over.
The Titans offense, quarterback Cam Ward headed back out onto the field. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic. 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB. On play action, it's Ward. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here comes the jet sweep. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd
In motion,
and 10.
Okonkwo.
Menu narration set to 100. Entering settings screen, you have 28 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Entering settings screen, you have 28 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Entering settings screen, you have 28 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Entering settings screen, you have 28 options. Menu narration set to 100.
From the gun, here's Ward. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
I'll tell you what, my man, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there, and more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's got another one. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. He has come out of the gate smoking. His 3rd touchdown, all in this opening quarter of play. The extra point by is good. And the Chiefs looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0.
Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Out. Comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. And it's been a rocky start. An interception on the first drive and then a punt the last time they had. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
play action. Ward. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
It's a loss of 3. Brings up 2nd and 13.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15. And a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. He's inside the 30. And he will take this one in. 79 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. He's been unstoppable all year. That's his 27th touchdown of the season. And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On first down, it's Ward. There's Lockett for the catch. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
6 at the 39-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Ward. Open right side is a tough one. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Chiefs on top. We're back in Music City after this. Titans football here to start quarter number 2 as they come up to face 3rd and 5. Throwing, Ward. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Here's Johnny Hecker now. He's on for the second time. We'll try to get something inside the 10. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchdown. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. That's caught downfield. It's Kelce. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That one's incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Here's Mahomes. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That one good for 29. First and 10.
Chiefs. First down.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And he will score again. Travis Kelce. Touchdown Chiefs. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
Butker now to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Chiefs stretch out this lead even more. It is now. Nothing.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
The Titans offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this one. First down now. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38.
To throw is Ward. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Titans first down. First and 10 at the 38.
On first and 10, Ward. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the gun, Ward. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. 3rd and long.
He was covered by Christian Fulton.
Back to throw is Ward. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They've got him. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for Tennessee. The Chiefs offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another first. First to his right, and taking a shot downfield for Kelsey. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he will score! Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Well, so often that running back is the best friend of a quarterback down there. This time he takes the pass, and he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Mike, the key to a good passing game is to find ways to keep everybody involved. When a defense has to account for every potential target, they tend to get really stretched pretty thin. That's exactly what this offense was able to do. Get the ball to your running back, and he's able to do the rest.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. On 1st down, Ward. This one caught by DJ Chark. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So they get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On play action, it's Ward. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. Looks like the Titans were able to get back on this one. Indeed, they did. So Tennessee keeps the ball. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 3. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
That's good for a Titans 1st down.
Off play action, it's Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on.
And he is going to lose big-time yardage here, but it might not matter. That flag is down way back at the line of scrimmage. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 5. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle.
Gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Ward now on 3rd down. Lock it on the slant. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. He takes off. 1:57 to go in this first half. We're back to Nashville in a moment. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. On the ground is Pollard, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Here comes 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, here's Ward. On the move left, and he will get into the end zone. Cam Ward, touchdown Tennessee. Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. The kick is good, and the Titans will get just a bit closer.
42, Titans 7.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Zuerlein is out to kick this one off. Brown now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add with another drive here. A 1st down throw for Mahomes. Rolling to the left. He's going to tuck it and go. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 38 yards.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. He'll take off again. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This is caught at the 2. To the goal line and in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. The Titans offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll start out first down and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Ward. Pass brought in by Chuck. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield.
15 yards. And the Titans first down.
On first down, it's Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
At the 46-yard line.
In motion, Okonkwo. Ward to throw again. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. That's picked up by the Chiefs. To the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Here's Butker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs stretch things out even further. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee, take this on into the locker room. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Final 3 weeks of the season are already upon us, and I'll come out and say it. It's when playoff teams become also-rans, and also-rans become playoff teams. Let's dive in. Our trip through the NFL starts now. In the Windy City, the Bears at home to take on their NFC North rivals, the Packers. And let's watch Josh Jacobs. We go from there to this, the NFC title game rematch from a year ago. Eagles and Commanders, this one in D.C. And this is Devontae Smith. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle, the Seahawks hosting the L.A. Rams. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. This will wind up a touchdown. The Seahawks win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. With that, let's give you a look here at the current playoff picture. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Titans offense, quarterback Cam Ward headed back out onto the field. Remember, he had a touchdown on the ground earlier, something he's been able to do frequently this season, as you see where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks in rushing TDs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Well, we have a moment while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 9. Play action. Ward. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He's going to look for the home run ball. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. To the right side they go, and here comes Pollard. And that's going nowhere. Thrown down, literally and awkwardly, right at the line of scrimmage.
Gain on the play. Second and
In motion, Okonkwo.
39-yard line.
On second down, here's Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Third down and 10.
Shotgun snap for Ward. That's complete to Lockett out. Right. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. The Titans sending out their punt, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchdown. We'll go three tight ends here. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
That's good.
That one good for 26 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
The first set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Patrick to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
It leads to second and 10.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. Mahomes now to throw again, and that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Inside the 10, it is caught, and he'll take it on in. Hollywood Brown, touchdown Chiefs. That touchdown number 19 on the year.
Great job here on fourth and goal. The most difficult play to defend, Mike, is scramble pass in the red zone. There's teams out there that create these exact opportunities because of the stress it puts on coverage. That's why it's so critical for these defenses to keep the quarterback in the pocket, because when you don't, it is so hard to latch onto these receivers for that amount of time.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs add on to their already sizable lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Titans head coach Brian Callahan there as his guys take over once more. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was brought down at the 26.
Second down and 6 now from the 26.
Second and 6.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. The ball comes out. No turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
It's now 3rd and 11.
Throwing on 3rd down. Ward. Got a man. It's Rocket. Into space. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 79 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Zerline kick. Up and good. And the Titans cut into the lead a little bit.
Titans 14.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been 70 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Now Butker to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will add one more onto their big lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard on. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Titans head coach Brian Callahan there as his guys take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Back to throw is Ward. Throw on the run is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Ward. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Y'all can't talk about basic. We might know Power Rangers. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing, Ward. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Mahomes on 1st down. Out to his right. Now he'll run. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
A gain of 17 yards. And on Kansas City Chiefs.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Forced out wide. He'll run again. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, KC. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. He had all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Their own 18-yard line.
On play action, it's Ward. It's pulled in by the Chiefs.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
This is the best starting field position you could ever have. 1st and goal from the 1. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. To throw is Mahomes. Moving to his right.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
And that is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal. Here's Mahomes. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he's going to manage to get this out of harm's way, bring it up to the 5-yard line. Good gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Ward. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And he will have a Titans first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now it's Ward. The ball's out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football, get on it to keep possession.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. Throwing is Ward. The ball comes out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
After that fumble recovery, a big opportunity here. First and goal. Throwing is Mahomes. On the run to the right. Now he'll run it.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up second and goal.
Mahomes now on second down. They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for third and goal. Off the play fake. Mahomes. This is caught 2. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs stretch things out even further. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Titans offense ready to get back to work. They'll do so with first and 10. They'll try the left side with Collins. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down.
Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
No gain on the play. It's now third down and long.
Third and long. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. That's picked up by the Chiefs. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The second defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball on this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Butker now for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll begin with first and 10. Here's Ward. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Defensively by Trent McDuffie.
To throw is Ward. Open man's got it. That's Chark. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. First down throw, Mahomes moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it. Completed. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown Chiefs. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. They continue to add points, Greg. Very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on two more.
The Chiefs
throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back lines. It'll come out to the 35. The Titans offense ready to come back out. For this next possession, try to establish some tempo. They start this one with 1st and 10.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are, and I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
He'll let this go towards the end zone. And that is incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
8 yards to go.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. To the left side. Caught by Kelsey. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Now Mahomes. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. 1st and 10. And they give it to Pollard. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Lockett headed in motion. Looking to throw, it's Ward. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Jerry Tillery just making it look like child's play. His 5th sack of this one. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And some good running on that return. as he takes it up close to midfield. The Chiefs offense, and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. First and 10 for Mahomes. Flush to his right. And this will be incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's going to keep it himself. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. There he goes again. And he'll take this one in. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, KC. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
And Butker on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chiefs are going to extend their lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Titans up. Offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. They'll run here with Pollard. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Again, it's Pollard. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Titans first down.
From the gun, they'll give it. It's Pollard. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Ward. There's Lockett for the catch. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. Now a handoff to Pollard. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line. 1-yard gain.
Out of the gun, Ward. Pass brought in by Chark. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
Throwing, Ward. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Chiefs' offense, Rashee Rice, set to take over once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Forced to his right. He'll take a shot. Downfield for Kelsey. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up for the
He'll drop to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Jackson now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Titans offense. Getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. On play action, it's Ward. He's going to look downfield for Chark. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Potter. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they stopped it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Mahomes on 1st down. Throw left side is taken in by the tight end, Kelsey. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Rolling right. Off he goes. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. Their perfect season continues here into the month of December. They continue to be the #1 team in all of football. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
was on the side of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said, I have a proposition. Every really want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that?
Welcome, your defending AFC champion, Kansas City Chiefs.
On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys just 2 wins over their last 6 games. On the other side, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His guys hoping to give their fans one last gift here on Christmas night. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. Brown with his stick skills. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and the rankings, they don't matter to him very much. I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish #1, including himself.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 39-yard line. That ball caught. It's Rice. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Rasheed Rice with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Chiefs put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
Makes the score. Chiefs.
A drive there of just 4 plays. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive.